Michelle here. So I wanted to get on here and do a fun little YouTube video that actually talks about running injuries, the phases that you go through when you're recovering from an injury. So let's get into it. Injuries as a runner can be categorized in 3 different ways. Way number 1 is going to be a super quick fix. Let's say you get a super bad blister. It's really impacting your running and your running step, but it's definitely something that after a couple days off, you're gonna be fine, your foot's gonna be fine, it's gonna heal. Quick fix, it hurts, it sucks, but it'll get better super fast. Number 2. This is 1. I don't know. Number 2. Number 2 is going to be an injury that can be fixed over time. I'm actually dealing with right now. So I pulled my groin. It has been the slowest recovery ever, but it is going to be something that over time will get back to normal and I will be back out there running in no time. So that is number 2, something that is going to be slower to fix, but can be fixed. And category number 3. Whoa, 3. I don't know what is with my numbers today. It is going to be something that is actually a serious problem that may not be fixable or that could impact you and your workout and your running for the rest of your life. So this is obviously not ideal and I do not wish this on anyone, and hopefully you are not dealing with this. But for example, say you have a problem with your back or you have bad knees, something like that where you are recovering from and you're dealing with that maybe running isn't going to be the best thing for you. You might need something that's a lower impact of a sport. You might need to just reevaluate, or are there other things that you can do to still be healthy and fit that isn't actually going to hurt you. All right, quick recap. The 3 categories of injuries can be a quick fix, can be fixed over time, and serious injury, you may want to reconsider running. And here we go into the next part, which is now dealing with an injury. There are going to be 5 emotional phases when dealing with an injury. Ready? 1. Fun is denial. So I denied hard that I was injured. Essentially, this is going to be, this can't be happening, it doesn't hurt, this isn't a bad injury, it'll be totally fine in a day or 2. Wrong. Denial. Everyone does it, but you are essentially denying the fact that you are injured, it is going to take a while to recover, and you really have to go easy on it. Number 1, denial. Number 2 is going to be anger, where you essentially come to the realization that you are injured, it might take a while, and you get super angry with yourself and your body, and you essentially blame yourself for everything. You're like, why me? Why did I do this? So that is phase 2, which is anger. I definitely did this. I basically blame myself. It happens, you get angry. That is the second phase of dealing with an injury. Next up is the 3rd phase of dealing with an injury, and that is going to be bargaining. You are essentially, this is all internal, so you are essentially bargaining with yourself. So a really easy example for runners especially is, once I heal, I will run a marathon. I can't do anything at the moment, so then you want to think, what's the most extreme thing that you could possibly do when you're healed, and you try and like bargain with yourself that like, I'll finally do this once I'm healed. Bargaining, number 3 of our emotional phases for injuries. Next up is 4. This one's a hard one, and this is one that a lot of people deal with in a lot of different ways and can take a lot of time to get through. It's actually going to be depression, sadness, putting yourself down. This one is something that everyone deals with because you essentially come off of such a high from your endorphins, from working out, from feeling good all the time, from crushing your goals, and then you can't work out at all. it sucks, it really does. And this has definitely happened to me, and not only does it it hurts your heart and makes you so sad, but then it also can bring on additional really bad habits you don't really think about until after the fact. So one of them could be eating super unhealthy because you can't run, and you're like, I'm gonna eat bad, I'm gonna sleep all the time, I'm just gonna sit on the couch and watch TV shows, and I'm not gonna work out at all, where there is this point where you have to realize, okay, I need to get back on the right track. I realize that I'm injured, but what are the other things that I can be doing that maybe substitute for running? Depression seriously happens to everyone. Don't feel like you're alone on this, and just be able to identify, okay, I realize I might be spiraling out of control, maybe not that extreme, but identify it, look at how you can not get stuck into super bad habits, and how you can really prep yourself for when you are fully recovered to get back in the game, get back running, and really feel your best a lot faster than if you kind of just let yourself go. So number 4, emotional phases, depression. Next up is number 5. Number 5 is going to be acceptance. So you have now gone through all 4 phases, and you are at phase 5, which is acceptance. You know that you're injured, you have come to terms with it, and now you are taking all of the steps that you possibly can to have a quick recovery, a safe recovery, and to be back on your feet, running in no time. If anyone is dealing with an injury, please feel free to leave a message or DM us on Instagram at HeyGirlRun. Happy to talk you through anything if you're feeling down about it, because it honestly happens to every single person, myself included. If you have any questions, just shoot a note in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, I don't know, do all the YouTube things that people do. Have an amazing day. Hope this was helpful for everyone, and talk soon. Love you all.